Welcome everyone to the Samena Knowledge Cafe session number 11. I hope you're all doing great and happy Ramadan to those who are fasting, right? Today is going to be a very exciting day because it's going to be our annual networking event. We want to listen to you all, and we have some fun activities for us to network and to relate to each other better. All right? Having an opportunity for each one of you to speak up and tell us more about yourself, because we want to collaborate on many fronts. And I have a small interesting game that we would be playing in the middle of our networking event, and there would be points, all right, given to participants who would know the answer, and he would be able to win in the game. And then we would continue with brainstorming about your aspirations for the future development of our Knowledge Cafe. We value your participation, and you're very important to us. You've been contributing to the rich discussions of the Knowledge Cafe sessions since the beginning, and now it's the 11th. So 10 sessions have passed, which is really a lot of information and a lot of input from you as participants and from the experts that we invite to share their ideas. I would like first to ask you to take the microphone and introduce yourself, what you do, what you're hoping to achieve in the near future, so as if anyone can collaborate and can help you write a proposal, apply for funding, participate in a conference, organize a webinar. I mean, tell us about your dreams. And then we would have, after we finish introductions, we would have our game in the middle of the session. So I would stop sharing, and then we would be like having a spotlight on if it's possible to open your cameras while you introduce yourself and tell us more about yourself. So I would start with the alphabetical order shown in my links. So first is Antonio Cardoso. Mr. Antonio.
Okay, well, sorry, in Timor-Leste, maybe already dark, because at least here, 8:30 p.m. So I am,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you for staying up late and joining the session then. Thank you so much.
yeah.
Please tell us more. Yeah.
I am Antonio Cardoso from Civil Society Education Partnership, CCP. I am as a program officer, so I am very interested in to participating. So I'm very so, and with us we can learn something from you. I think this is from my short introduction. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Antonio. And Mr. Antonio is joining us from Timor-Leste, and it's almost 7 hours time difference. And we're very happy that also it's dark there. He's with us now and joining our session. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome.
The second on my list is our dear friend, our loyal friend, Dr. Bashir Mahmoudi. Please, Dr. Bashir.
أهلا، مساء الخير، صباح الخير.
Good evening, good morning. I am Bashir Mahmoudi, education expert and head Ibn Khaldun UNESCO club in Algeria. I am as well a member in international organizations specialized in education. I have participated in many projects related to education in the different offices, regional offices of UNESCO in Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt. And we are working now in coordination with the UNESCO office in Lebanon in the framework of project entitled Arabic Language Learning, and I am very active in the Arab world, and I have a lot of proposals that I can submit now or later on. We are working on plans, or I have plans related to how to improve the Knowledge Cafe. We can have WhatsApp groups related and dedicated to the cafe. We are now at our 11th session, but it is very important to have a WhatsApp group, and we can discuss under the Knowledge Cafe and have a continuous discussion among one another. In that way, we will be able to keep on discussing and to organize common and joint workshops and sessions. We'll be able as well to learn more about one another and then anticipate a plan, a working plan. Thank you so much for you all. It is a great pleasure to be with you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Bashir. We have already a WhatsApp group, and I will ask Yasmina to put the link. It is in the questionnaire of the post-event survey. So we will be publishing that again.
If you can join our WhatsApp group and then have a more lively ongoing discussion every day. So thank you very much for this wonderful recommendation, and we would be sharing the link for the WhatsApp group, and please click and join right away. Thank you so much. And then next on my list is Miss Cecilia Soriano. Miss Cecilia, are you, could you unmute and introduce yourself? Maybe she's unable to unmute now. Let's go on to Miss Ibtisam Salib. Miss Ibtisam, can you unmute and introduce yourself? All right, maybe as well is unable to unmute. Mr. Islam, Mr. Rakibul Islam.
Hi.
Hi.
I just missed the discussion actually.
No, you did not miss anything. We're still in the phase of self-introductions. Just introduce yourself and your aspirations and dreams joining the Knowledge Cafe.
Thank you so much for this nice opportunity. This is GM Rakibul Islam. I have been working as an assistant professor and the head of the department at the Department of Educational Administration at Noakhali Science and Technology University in Bangladesh. So I actually follow the GP KIX events to learn what is happening around the world actually, and to keep me updated about the new educational innovation and changes around the world. So it is very nice to meet you all here, and looking forward to learning new things from this discussion.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So Mr. Islam is from Bangladesh. Ms. Ibtisam, tell me if you can unmute now. I cannot hear you, unfortunately. You are unmuted, but I cannot hear you. Maybe you can try, like, leave the meeting and then join again and activate the sound. All right. Yeah. Miss Cecilia, I'll try to unmute you. Can you unmute yourself now? Miss Cecilia Soriano. All right. Then let's move on to Mr. Essam Busi. Mr. Essam Busi Kubuk. All right. Dr. Habib Adam. Habib Adam. Unmute, please. Dr. Habib, can you unmute?
Habib Adam Habib. نائب المدير العام للمركز القومي
I
للمناهج
am
التربوية.
the vice president of the Education Research Center. I am an expert in physics and science. I am very happy to be part of those meetings and to be able to talk more about our challenges and the challenges that our country is facing. You all know that the communication is problematic. Being able to communicate with the outside world is problematic, is always difficult because of the power shortages and others. But despite all that, we are moving forward. We are trying to keep the education ongoing despite all the challenges. And I do believe that those meetings are very important because we can learn more about other countries and about emergency situations. And meetings allow us to understand better our challenges and know better how to face them. Our main problem is communication, being able to communicate with the outside world. And hopefully that won't hinder us of participating in upcoming meetings. And hopefully we will be able to keep up despite everything and despite the fact that we didn't participate in some of the previous meetings. Those meetings are very important for us and very useful. I won't take a lot of your time, but I have some proposals. And one of them is to improve the communication process and to be able to communicate better in Arabic. So this is one of the problem, and hopefully we will be able to find a solution to that.
كيكس إيماب دلوقتي بصدد إن
KIX
هي
EMAP
تعمل
is
سلسلة
currently
من الويبينارز
working on webinars related to education in emergencies. And we will be tackling in a better way the conflicts in Ukraine, Sudan, and Yemen. And we will be targeting as well children whom are moving, refugees, mainly in Mongolia, Yemen, and other countries. And hopefully you will be able to participate in the upcoming meetings, and I will be communicating directly with you via email.
دلوقتي احنا Mr. Emil Nabil, can you unmute? Okay. دكتورة هناء.
My voice is clear.
Oh, yes, Mr. Emil, go ahead.
Yeah. My name Dr. Emil Nabil from Egypt. I work as education program manager as association of Upper Egypt for development and education. I'm very happy to participate.
Thank you very much, and it's our
This
pleasure
session.
that you could join. Yes.
Yes. Association of Upper Egypt work at Upper Egypt for provide quality education for the poorest children in Egypt.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
شكرا دكتور إيميل. And now هناء بنيامين.
ألو
ألو.
أنا هناء بنيامين.
I am هناء بنيامين
من مصر
from Egypt, from the Said organization. I work in the education field, and that in different organizations working on education, I was an education officer in one of the organizations. I have worked as well with the Bank of Egypt, and I am an education coordination in Al Said organization. We are working with more than 35 private schools. I am very happy to be participating in the Knowledge Cafés session, and I hope that we will continue to do that. And I have the same proposal as the first person who introduced himself, i.e. having WhatsApp groups, ongoing discussions, because it is very important to keep up the discussion between a session and another. Yasmina, my colleague, published the link in the chat, and I'll ask you to click on the link and join the group. We will be very happy to have you in our group. Thank you, Dr. Hana. And I hope that Al Said organization conducts a podcast related to the role of civil society organizations in education in Egypt. That would be a great opportunity for us to know you better, to know your work better, and to start a discussion, because in KIX is regrouping a big number of countries, so they are all very keen on learning more about what is happening in Bangladesh, Timor-Leste, Egypt, and other countries. And the Knowledge Cafe is an opportunity for us to meet better and to know one ourselves better. So we have 3 members from the organization and the director, and we all send our greetings. Thank you so much. We will send you our email, norag.kix at norag or at graduateinstitute.ch. So hopefully through email, we will be able to communicate better. And even through the WhatsApp group, we will be able to communicate. I give now the floor to Dr. Marwa Omar. And Dr. Marwa Omar is one of our main participants. We were very happy to meet her and to learn better about her experience, especially with students with difficulties. I will be talking in Arabic.
طبعا انت على الشانل العربي ولا على الشانل الانجليزي؟
Are you on the Arabic or English channel? I just entered and I don't have, I haven't clicked any channel. You can talk in English and you will have the translation.
I'm so pleased to be here with you today. And it's an honor to discuss such topics with you, Dr. Racha, and all the contribution. Really, I'm so happy to empower our children and persons with disabilities. I'm Marwa Omar. As my background, I'm an economist, expert with PhD from Helwan University, focusing on economics of education, corruption, and income inequality and poverty. I'm specialized in sustainable development and economics of education and empowering individuals with disability. And actually now I'm active in working with NGOs, promoting disabilities rights and inclusion, aligning with my efforts with the Sustainable Development Goals. And really, I'm interested to make fill the gap between empowering those people while in education or for decent work for in the future, and how to help all vulnerable groups to be involved in inclusive growth, as it's really very important for all people in our area, and all the countries are covered in KIX. So I'm really interested to to make this connection between economics and education, which is related or aligned with Sustainable Development Goals, which we are all committed to make it now in our days. So I'm really happy to contribute in all those dialogues and recent meetings, and I'll be happy to contribute for more with you from any country, and I'm really happy to make it today as an open day, as we call it, and we can share our thoughts. Hope I'm not taking too long time to talk today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Marwa, and it might be a good chance to ask you to talk about education for students with special needs in a podcast, in an episode of podcast, and we would be communicating further for this as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And next on our list, we have, and I would really encourage that you communicate with each other. So if you find that one of the speakers is really into the field that you're interested in, you can start communicating and building like bonds and collaborating together. All right. And now it's we would fasten our seat belts and we would travel to Bangladesh and we would meet Nasreen Siddiqa.
Thank you so much, dear Rasha, Ramadan Kareem, and hello everyone. I am Nasreen Siddiqa from Bangladesh, the Executive Director of NGO ECS, Education and Cultural Society. Besides, I'm
Nasreen,
working.
can you open your camera? No?
Sorry, right now that iftar time, so I am a bit busy with that, but later definitely I will do it after making my fasting. Yeah. So, what I was talking about, that I am the Executive Director of NGO ECS, Education and Cultural Society, and working as the consultant with the Brookings Institution also. So for the last 25 years, I'm working as educationalist, development practitioner, researcher to support the quality education, girls education, STEM education, and definitely for the education system transformation, which is highly required now. And I found GP KIX as one of the great platforms to enhance my knowledge, to support people through my organization, to support the community people, students in education, and to get connected with so many talented, resourceful persons like you to accomplish our goal collectively. What is our mission? And I know that if we are connected in this way, we can do it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Nasreen was a great host when the KIX EMAP countries from Samena visited Bangladesh. She was a great host, and she has brilliant organization skills and a brilliant voice. She sings nicely, and we enjoyed her singing on the bus on the way while we were like moving from one place to the other in Bangladesh, and we really value her presence and her membership into the KIX family. Thank you, Nasreen. And next on the list is Miss Rakhi Mehra.
Hello, I'm not sure if
Hi.
you hear me. Yes, okay, you might be able to see me too. I am currently in Bhutan, and the first time in the forum, so I see that many of you are friends and colleagues, and this is great. I was recently just over our winter break here, also in Dhaka and in Bangladesh, where I originally come from, Delhi in India. I am currently in assignment that is working on educational reform and transformation, and part of the Bhutan Baccalaureate. And I'm very curious about other experiences, especially in the knowledge exchange. And interestingly, currently Bhutan is hosting the KIX Upshare. So I was walking by, I saw that the program was going on, And as I was looking at what the discussions were, I came across the cafe. But my area of work and interest is working with high school students on entrepreneurship education, and of course, very related to impact, which is also SDGs.
Yeah, very good, very good. And
So I had a question regarding I see that this is, you have a series of cafes and meetups, and you have other ways of also working on research projects together.
yes,
It would be very nice to actually learn about those cross collaborations and opportunities for faculty as well as perhaps students, even virtually.
of course. We meet each second Thursday bi-monthly. So we're now in March. We're going to be meeting the second Thursday of May. And formerly, before, 3 countries could form a consortium, and they applied for funding and they won a grant in early childhood development. And it's a great opportunity where you can meet and know each other and get to collaborate on research projects, on applied research, on funding opportunities, and so on. So it would be really great if you join our WhatsApp group. We have a WhatsApp group, and where we announce about the future sessions, as well as if like there is an emerging call for application or opportunity for funding, or someone who's looking for a consortium member from the sub-region or from the other countries. And we're very happy and we're very grateful to the Bhutan Uptake Forum that made you get to know our Knowledge Cafe. And please spread the word. I mean, spread the word among your colleagues, is that we would be very happy to have as many participants as we can.
Okay, thank you for being so warm and welcoming as the host.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, next on the list is Ragani Lakmali. Ragani Lakmali. Am I pronouncing it right? All right, so maybe Sabah Dakrub. Sabah Dakrub. Can you unmute?
Okay. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, hello everyone, and it's nice to be with you today. This is my first time joining the KIX Café, and I'm from Beirut, Lebanon. I am pleased to hear what you are doing and what you are contributing to the education sector. My expertise currently is in the management of education sector, supporting ministries of education in the Middle East region, developing school improvement planning, effective school standard. I did so many projects for the Iraqi Ministry of Education in Syria, in Lebanon, in Jordan, and remotely for OPT. And also my expertise specifically is in education in emergencies, refugee education, internally displaced, and also like inclusive education. And what I'm doing currently is supporting the Ministry of Education in Lebanon to respond to the education crisis after the recent conflict in Lebanon. And also my experience is in monitoring and evaluation, quality assurance, and I've been teaching education courses for so many years. Yeah, and specifically also I can say also like the school leadership, also teachers' professional development and the professional development of school principal. And what I'm looking at right now is developing the school leadership in a crisis context.
Very good.
And nice to meet you all.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you have heard, we're preparing for a series of webinars on education in emergencies, and we'd be very happy that you'd be a speaker on the webinars and you can help us. And now we're also forming our infrastructure in Lebanon, and maybe you can be one of the National Steering Committee members for KIX EMAP. So we're very happy that someone from Lebanon could join our Knowledge Cafe.
Thank you so much, and it will be my pleasure, definitely.
Thank you, dear. Thank you so much, dear. We would have your email and allow us to communicate with you, or maybe if you can join the WhatsApp group, we can have a one-to-one communication via WhatsApp group as well.
Yeah. I will try, and I will get in contact with you via email, definitely.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Rangani Lakmali, can you unmute now? Yes.
Hello everyone. I'm Lakmali from Coalition for Education Development in Sri Lanka. Actually, I have been working as a program coordinator. These days we are doing some of the project for the quality for education. Previous last week we published the books. This topic is the analysis of the education policies, policy framework, and reform initiative in the Sri Lanka. And also we are doing some of the provincial works. And in addition, we are doing the youth project, education in emergency. We are very interested for the education. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And Sri Lanka is a newly joining country for KIX EMAP, but they're doing a great job. They have joined our Samena retreat in Bangladesh, and they participated in the Learning Cycle 7 and Learning Cycle 6. And it's a very active country, and we're very happy to have someone from Sri Lanka on the Knowledge Cafe. Thank you so much. And now we have our dear friend Samud.
Yes.
Sorry, I was trying to unmute you, but I muted you.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Rasha. Hello, everyone. I'm Samud Abdelhadi, and I'm from Yemen. I've been graduated from the American University in Cairo, holding the Master in International and Comparative Education with concentration in education development and policy. I dedicated my thesis of the Master in exploring the experiences of the displaced or uprooted Yemeni students in Cairo, discovering their obstacles and challenges they faced in their education here. They are about 6,000 students. And currently I'm working in a research in the value-based leadership in the context of refugees in Cairo. What else? Actually, I'm happy to be with you. I like the diversity in the time of adversity, actually. I like the combination of the members here in this cafe. And this is my first time, and inshallah, it will not be my last time. Also, I would like to add that I volunteered to presenting some of the trainings in the child safeguarding in the context of refugees or schools, and I'm happy to develop such training. And my last one was for some of the teachers in Syria, Elbo Governorate. Thank you, Dr. Rasha, for inviting us. So now we can't hear you. Would you unmute yourself, please?
Thank you, our dear friend Samud, and we would really love to have you as a speaker on the second webinar on the students in case of displacement, where you tell us how students moving out of their countries are the challenges that they are facing and the strategies that governments and host countries can help those refugees to integrate and to continue learning while being on the move.
It will be my pleasure.
Thank you so much. So Celia, I think you can unmute yourself now.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Rasha. I'm very happy to be here. And this is also my first time to be part of the cafe. And very interested that this is more a discussion than presentation. So I'm very happy that this is the way that we have this conversation. I'm Cecilia Soriano. As I mentioned in the chat, I'm from the Global Campaign for Education, and I am based in the Philippines. And having heard about the education in emergencies, the plans for education in emergencies, I would like to share that the Global Campaign for Education will have the Global Action Week for Education from April 3 to May 5, and the theme will be Education in Emergencies. So this is a good way of connecting with a group. And our slogan is education saves lives, protect education in emergencies now. So that's, so thank you so much. And I can give more information on the campaign. And if it's okay, I can share it through email as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And maybe next Knowledge Cafe, you can present on the campaign. You can have a presentation next time on the campaign, and people can know more with the slideshow and well formulated presentation, so as everyone can know about the campaign taking place. Thank you so much.
Okay,
And
sure.
next,
Thank you.
yeah, sure. And next, my dear friend Akram Abbas.
Hey, how are you?
We miss you so much, Akram, wallahi.
I miss you as well. I disappeared for some times. So, yeah, good afternoon, everybody. Akram Abdul Abbas, I'm the national coordinator of KIX Sudan. Nice to meet you, as usual. And I hope that we have a good discussion by today. And also, I'm encouraging all of the people to register for the coming Knowledge Cafe. It's a great idea. Also, it's a platform of exchanging ideas and information. So yeah, thank you, Dr. Rashid.
Thank you so much, Akram. And Akram has been doing a great job in keeping Sudan into the focus of attention during the difficult times. And we really appreciate his efforts, like working with the transition educational plan, working with national experts, mobilizing speakers, and he's really our champion in Sudan. Thank you so much, Akram. And now we have Kamal Musawi. Kamil Musawi. Can you unmute? Kamil Musawi. Okay. We have Dr. Mansour Ali Darazi. Dr. Mansour, are you around? Okay. I can see we have a beautiful face. Alvi Iuzia.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum. This is Unaza Alvi. I'm joining this Knowledge Cafe for the first time. Lovely to hear your views about the wonderful work that you are doing in different countries. And it will be great to learn from all of you. I work in the sector of teacher education, and my area is STEM and environment, ESD, Education for Sustainable Development. And I think it is through teachers that we can actually transform systems. And if we are able to bring in and if we want to really develop the nation, it is through teachers. So that's the field I really work in. And the change can happen through only science and technology education if we need to develop systems. And then we need to address issues of climate change and environmental education and other aspects as well. So these are the two fields that I work in. I've worked at the Aachen University for like 17 years and worked in different regions of the world. I have my MPhil in STEM education from Monash, Australia. And I work in assessments and teacher education curriculums and all of those aspects. And then I'm now working in a government sector university in a rural context in Pakistan. So in this region of Pakistan, I'm trying to work with girls. I'm trying to promote science technology in the rural context and environment in the rural context. I've made a very first mobile science technology bus of Pakistan, which I take to different rural areas and camp with children and play sciences with them and help them understand what wonderful things science is and help them explore and have fun with science. And in the process, we also help people to address issues of of polluted water and other health aspects and agri-tech aspects. And we try to bring in science technology in there to help them see that you can use a sensor to monitor the pollution, and then you can address that issues, and you can really do water health management system through technology. So we bring in technology and integration into that. And that's how we are. And then we want to take that forward into developing a center for STEM education, and then prototype in, and then they can really take their project forward from there. So that's what I'm working for. I would love to really interact with all of you and learn with all of you and share my work further with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, dear. And it's great to have you from Pakistan and to learn about the wonderful work that you're doing in STEM education, and which is really very inspiring. Do you have the link to our WhatsApp group so that you can join the WhatsApp group?
No, I don't have the link. So if you put it in the
We will
chat
paste
group.
it. Yes, we will paste it now into the chat. All
Okay,
right.
sure.
All right. So,
أهلا
yeah, Dr. Kamel, please.
أهلا كيفكم كيف حالكم؟
How are
Everything
you,
is good.
everyone?
How are you?
I am fine, but I have a great problem in internet.
معلش that's okay. حضرتك اتكلم حضرتك
يعني
على القناة العربي ولا القناة الإنجليش؟
أنا على القناة العربي يعني.
اوكي خلاص اتفضل حضرتك please.
شكرا. أنا يعني لما
Thank
أحضر
you.
الجزء الأول لأنه
I
كنت
haven't
لدي مشكلة
attended the
في
first part
التواصل
because I had a
معكم عبر
problem
الإنترنت، إضافة إلى أني
in
كنت في
my
الدوام
connection,
نحن نعمل هذا الأسبوع هو
and
الأسبوع المغلق
I was
في
still
تونس، يعني
covering
الأسبوع
my regular hours
الامتحانات.
of work. And this week
ولكن
in Tunisia is
يعني
the week of
مرحبا
exams.
بكم.
But
لو
hello,
نتكلم
everyone.
على أنه لضرورة
I would
ربط
like to say
التعليم
that it is always very
بالتكنولوجيا حتى
important
يكون
to link
مواكبا
education to
لتطورات
technology
العصر،
so that
ولا
education
تكون
would be
المناهج
keeping pace with the latest
والبرامج
developments and so that the
متكلفة
curricula
بالنسبة
would
لتلميذ
not
اليوم.
lag
نحن
behind
نعاني
for
من
the
أزمة
students
كبيرة
of
في مستوى
nowadays. We are
البرامج
suffering from a great
التي
crisis when it comes to the
لا
level
تواكب
of the
العصر
curricula that
وتبذل
seem
كثير في
that they are not
التدريس،
keeping pace with
يعني
the latest
يقطع أصواتا
developments.
كبيرة
And it seems
بيننا
that
وبينهم. هذه النقطة التي
the
كنت أشير
students, in
إلى
fact, in fact, we are lagging behind the students, and it is very important to train the teachers because we are dealing with generations that are developing on daily basis, and this is why we have to be well trained so that we don't lag behind and so that we wouldn't have any disparities between the teachers and the students. So it is very important to bridge the gap between teachers and the students as much as possible so that we could have a good communication and so that we could be able to enhance the education systems so that they could be much more beneficial. Maybe what we have to work on is linking education to the technological developments, especially that we have a problem that we are suffering from nowadays, which is the climate change and global warming that has affected our communities and our work worldwide. This is why we have to assert that the Ministry of Education should have a new course, which is the environmental education, because there's a big problem here and there has to be lobbying and pressure put by all of us so that this course would be taught at schools, because on a daily basis, there are environmental developments and the situation is degrading. This is why we have to deal with the new situation. And this is why we have to have an environmental education course at schools. And this is why we have to keep pace with the climate developments. And we all know that schools are the portal to raise awareness, especially amongst this new generation, which will be threatened and which existence would be threatened. And the programs should not be only training programs about math and science, etc. The programs should be related to climate and environment. And this is why we have to have environmental education within the curricula. And I insist on that. And I would like to call upon everyone to share that idea with me. Environmental education is very important. It's an integral part in the curriculum, just as we call for education on values, on human rights. In fact, one of the human rights is for him to be raised in a sound environment.
based فين؟
Where are you based? Tunisia.
اوكي لانه انت دخلت في الموضوع وما
Yes,
قلتلناش
because
على
you've entered into the core of the topic without telling us where you are based. I'm head of the Education Coalition in Tunisia as well. Great. Then we have to have a podcast with you.
ان شاء الله. شكرا جزيلا شكرا جزيلا.
Inshallah. Thank you so much.
And then we have Hipra. Am I pronouncing it right? Hipra? No? Okay.
سامحيني أرجو أن أكون على مجموعة الواتساب يعني معكم.
I hope that I'll be also on your WhatsApp group. Yes, you have the link in the chat. Just press on the link and you will join the group.
Very good. Okay. طيب Amrit Sharma? Amrit Sharma, are you able to unmute? Okay. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings from Bhutan. I'm Amrit.
Hello, Amrit. We're happy
Sorry,
that yeah.
I'm having my apologies because the connectivity is little poor here in my place right now. So I'm not sure if you are hearing me correctly.
Can you just open the camera for a minute to see you, to recognize the face?
Okay, just a minute, please.
Sure. All right, you can continue introducing yourself, Amrit.
Yeah. Well, I'm from Bhutan, and then I'm quite new to this forum, and then I am a faculty in finance here in Gedu College of Business Studies. I got introduced to NORAG and this forum, KIX forum, through one of professors in our educational college, education institute, education training, teacher training institute at SAMSI. And then I'm pleased to be amongst you all to interact and to see the possibilities of collaboration and mutual support.
It is our pleasure, Amrit, and we're very happy that you could get to know us through your professor at the university, and we'd be very happy to have you. We have the Samena Café session. It's the second Thursday every 2 months. So the second Thursday May, the second Thursday July, the second Thursday, and so on. And we would be very happy to meet you in the next sessions.
Sure, it would be glad to converse and know more about. I'm just exploring to learn more and so as to contribute to the common cause.
Very good, very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Glad conversing.
All right, and next on the list, Emmanuel Haq, our dear friend.
Maybe I respond a bit later after one person.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Would you like to introduce yourself, what you're doing, and how Knowledge Cafe can help in your plans?
Okay. Well, no, I'm Enamul Haq from Bangladesh. I work for Asia South Pacific Association for Basic and Adult Education as well as a regional coalition. But I'm involved with the KIX process much earlier, joining ASBE when I worked for the National Coalition in Bangladesh. So I find this Knowledge Cafe is useful in terms of understanding cross-country experience and understanding some of the issues happening around the world, how it is different from our country, and that helps to relate some of the issues, how other countries addressing a similar exclusion or inclusion issues in education, and also looking into the policy advocacy and different thematic competencies. So that is really useful. There are some specific learning collaboratives. I registered sometimes, but I could not complete any. Hopefully, to complete some of the specific learning in future. However, in terms of how it helped me, because I work as a capacity support and advocacy advisor to different national coalitions. So this Knowledge Cafe helped me to learn into different perspective and use those knowledge when we share experience with national coalitions and think of planning for the education out loud program component, advocacy initiative, and also developing spotlight report and engaging other regional consultative process. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we're always happy to have you at our Knowledge Cafe. And please join our WhatsApp group if you have not. And we would always be willing to connect you with other people and have joint projects across. And then you'd be representing Bangladesh as well. We'd be very happy to always have you on our Knowledge Cafe.
Yeah, I also enjoyed participating in this session. Thank you.
Sure. Hello, Shanda. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, because I couldn't hear you
Yeah, I'm
because
sorry.
some kind of the audio problem. So I'm Shanta Kulatunga from Coalition for Education Development Sri Lanka, and I'm working as a national coordinator. And normally this evening in Sri Lanka, so sometimes I miss this opportunity. This is a good opportunity, but sometimes because this is the time that I'm traveling, so sometimes I miss this Knowledge Cafe, but it is very useful, and this is an opportunity to identify the trends and what is going on around the world. So this is very important, and I would like to join this cafe always. Thank you very much.
It is our pleasure, and there would be many opportunities for podcast, project collaborations, announcement about webinars, and a lot of interesting things. So it's our pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you. We will always like to be with you.
Thank you very much. And we have Tahani Shukri, right? Tahani Shukri? Yes.
أنا تهاني شكري من جمهورية مصر العربية.
I'm Tahani
بشتغل
Shukri
في
from
سعيد
Egypt.
للتربية والتنمية.
I'm from the University of Said for Education, and in fact, I'm from the Association of Shukri Said. In fact, it is an association in different provinces and in Cairo.
التعليم النظامي من أكثر من 30 سنة.
It's been more than 30 years. I'm working in formal education, and I'm now the coordinator of different education programs. I'm happy to be with you in this Knowledge Cafe, and I have the pleasure to take part in all your events. So thank you so much, Tahan.
We're very happy that your NGO is on board and that the representation from Egypt, from Upper Egypt as well. So دايما هنبقى مبسوطين ان انتوا تبقوا معانا يعني.
We'll
شكرا
always
جزيلا.
have the pleasure to have you with us. So thank you so much.
All right, so I think the fun part has ended and another fun part is about to start. Are you ready? We're going to play a game. Are you ready for the game? But the game is very, very mind challenging. All right? So the game now, I'm going to share a game, and then we would let me say, we would divide ourselves because KIX EMAP supports gender equity. All right? So we will have two teams, females and males. All right. So if a female knows the answer, the female team is going to get a point. If a male finds the answer, a male team is going to get the point. All right. So here I would start by sharing my screen and bingo. If you're ready, put your thumb up. All right. Okay. So it's a guessing game. What is required now is you are going to write your answer into the chat. Okay. I would show you now some symbols. All right. And then you look at the hints the symbol is trying to tell you and figure out what is the term and what is the word or what is the name that the hints are trying to tell you. Whoever writes the correct answer first in the chat is going to be the winner. All right? So, what is it? Can you guess what this could be? If you know, write in the chat either Arabic or English, by the way. Yeah, equity. Yeah, or all. I mean, they are all females. The first answers. I'm very happy. All right, 1 point to the girls. All right, so gender equity, gender balance, equality, مساواة. Thank you so much. So Marwa Nasreen was the first to answer. Very good, very good. You're very good at the games at playing. So females are 1. Okay, that's the result now. So it is gender equity, right? Gender equity, all right? So the next term is, it's a bit difficult. Can you figure it out? No, it's not inclusive growth. Samud, you're getting closer. You're getting close. I cannot count it right, but you're getting closer. It's 3 words. SDGs! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So females are 2, guys. All right, it's SDGs, which is Sustainable Development Goals. Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. Are you ready for the next one? This is a bit difficult. What is this and what is the arrow out? Arrow out and this. You're getting close, Samud. Yeah, Celia, out of school children. Exactly, Celia. So females 3. Thank you, Celia. Very good. So it's out of school children. Excellent. OOSC. All right. Viva females. Somebody's like cheering. All right. Very good. Okay, ready for the next one? This is easy. But it needs to be a complete answer. No, no diversity, not culture. No, Cameron, it's no, it's not sports. KIX, what? Marwa, KIX what? KIX is the upper line. KIX is the upper line. What is the lower line? KIX what? Yay! First point for the men. Rakibul Islam, KIX Samena. Well, so it's female 3 and then males 1. Excellent, excellent. Samena is South Asia, Middle East, and North Africa. All right, which is Samena Café, South Asia, Middle East, and North Africa. KIX EMAP. It's KIX EMAP. Europe, Middle East, and Asia and the Pacific. All right. And you know that it's out again. This is out. The middle word is out. Homeless population, no. No, it's Maya. Dropout rates, Amrit. It's to dropout rates. Very good. So it's females. Females are 3. Amrit is a man, right? And males are 2. It's drop out rate. All right. Thank you so much. Nice guesses, by the way. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying the game. Dropout rate. All right. Maps. Bar charts. What is that? No, it's not STEM, Celia. It's not STEM. Yes, مؤشرات وبيانات ليها علاقة بإيه؟
So indicators related to what?
Oh, Alvi, that's a nice guess. Location, yes. Location data, yes. What do we call it, Samud? What do we call it? Having data connected to the GPS. Getting closer. Demographic data. Maps, yes, maps and just it's geospatial data. I'll count it because of bias. I'll count it 1 to the females. All right. So now females are 4 and then men are 2. Yeah. There's a bit of corruption here. All right. So geospatial data. All right. What is this one? It's used in planning. It's a tool used in planning for education. No, it's a very good tool, by the way, Samud. Mind mapping? No. Try to read the hints. What is in the core? No, it's not different. It's not risk assessment. No. Tree. What kind of tree? Yes, tree. What kind of tree that has a skull and a snake and no, Antonio, it's not a family tree. It's used in planning for education. Problem tree, Emmanuel. Problem tree. So Emmanuel, so females are 4 and Emmanuel is managing to narrow the gap and then men are 3. Very good. So it's a problem tree. You know, in educational planning, when we are like trying to reach the kind of interventions that work well, we have a problem tree and then we transform the problem tree into objective tree so as to know our objectives. All right. Very good. You're doing great, by the way. Yeah. but the correct slogan is by Emmanuel. It's a problem tree. Very good. Okay. So that's a difficult one. It would take a lot of guessing. It's one, I'll give you a hint, a closer hint. It's one of the KIX EMAP activities. So if you go to the KIX EMAP website and then you open KIX EMAP activities, you can find it into the list. I'm marketing for our website, by the way. Yes.
تعليم
Yes.
جيد.
Yeah.
تعليم جيد. No, جودة التعليم. No.
It's one of our KIX EMAP activities. You're getting closer, Marwa. You're getting closer. So in our activities, we have podcasts, we have webinars, we have workshops, we have, you know, it's not learning by doing. It's something that you've joined, Nasreen. It's an activity that you've joined for a number of weeks. Nasreen is getting closer. No, Celia, it's not workshop. It's another activity. Learning cycle, Nasreen, yay! So it's 5 for females, and then men are 3. All right, so it's learning cycle. Learning cycle is one of the KIX EMAP activities. It extends for like a number of weeks, like 6 weeks, continuous training, and it ends with a knowledge product that people publish, a report that would help policymakers in this. Yes, دورة التعلم تهاني شكري. Very good, very good. All right. So learning cycle is one of our KIX EMAP activities, and I really hope that you can join one. It's life-changing. It's life-changing. What is that? Can you guess? It's a camera. It's a measurement tape, and it's someone having a change in his mind. Monitoring is the first word, Emmanuel. Monitoring is the first word. It's the 3 words, and monitoring, yes, is the first word, Emmanuel. An evaluation, yes, Samud. What's the last word? Monitoring, evaluation, and you need to write the 3 words to take the point. and learning. Celia. لا, Emmanuel said monitoring and said learning, so we would, yes. ركبوا monitoring, evaluation, and learning. Excellent, excellent. No, so it's females 5 and then men are 4 because Emmanuel did the two of them. He deserves and Akbul as well said the whole phrase. So it's monitoring, evaluation, and learning. Excellent, excellent. So it's 5 for the females, 4 for the men. All right, that's getting very interesting. Monitoring, evaluation, and learning. Very good. What is it? Looks funny, by the way, but people who work with KIX would know what is this. Break a leg? No. It's you getting closer, Marwa, but it's not break. Kickstart? No. All right. Step forward? No. Akbul, no, not step forward.
أنا ليه وشاهد صور يعني.
التطور
No.
أو
No.
التحول.
Development or transformation.
No. So people who work with GPE and with KIX would know what this is. All right. So I'll proceed because it seems
أنا لا أرى الصورة.
leg. Yes.
I cannot see the photo.
Sanda, females are 6 and men are 4. All right. So it's local education group. We call it LEG. LEG is an acronym for sorry, Samud. Now you're getting to know our terminologies and our language. It's a new language. It's called KIX language. All right. So it's local education group, which is LEG. All right. Yes. Yes, Sandra, local education group. Very good. Very good. And that's not an easy one, by the way. It has money. It's 3 words, 3 different words. One of them is related to money. One of them is related to the outcomes, and one all right.
تمويل مبتكر للتعليم.
Yes, Bashir Hamoudi.
التمويل مبتكر للتعليم.
Result-based financing.
Now we're bringing men
التمويل
1 point
المبتكر
to
للتعليم.
F6 and men are 5. The gap is getting closer, closer, closer. Yes, so it's result-based financing. Very good. Okay, and
عفوا أنا لا أرى الصور يعني.
really?
Unfortunately, I am unable to see the photos. Unfortunately, are you all able to see the photos?
الصور موجودة.
Yes, we all can see the photos.
Global, yeah, Rakbul, GPE, excellent Rakbul. So it's التعادل. Now, female 6 and men 6. Now, all right, so GPE, it's the Global Partnership in Education. Very good, Rakbul. So it's global الشراكة العالمية في التعليم, Global Partnership in Education, which is GPE. All right. So what is this? Yes. What kind of bond, Samud? Samud, you're helping others, by the way. You keep finding the difficult words, and then other people would get the terminology. Yeah, it's bond. Yes. What kind of bond? what there is another name for people, Nasreen.
إنسانية روابط إنسانية.
People together. Social. So social and bond. Social is right and bond is right. What is in the middle? Social is correct. And bond is correct. What is in the middle? Social emotional bonding. You're very romantic, Nasreen. No, it's not social emotional bonding. It's social something bond. Nice try, ابتسام. حاولي تاني. Try again. No, nobody knows what is in the middle. It's social, Antonio. It's social and bond. What's in the middle? Social something bond.
الحرف الأول من الكلمة. الحرف الأول.
It's not communication, Samud. It's I. حرف الأول I. Social something bond. Yes, Celia. Social impact bond. Celia, thank you so much. Now, females are 7 and men are 6. Social impact bond. Very good. Okay. This is tricky and sneaky. But we have talked, all of you have talked a lot about this today. A lot of you talked about this today. Rakbul, education in emergencies. Very good, very good, very good, Rakbul. Education in cases of emergencies. Excellent. So now 7. That's a very, what we call fair competition. Exactly. Yeah. So, and head to head, yes. Yes, very competitive, Rakbul. What is this? Close, Rakbul, but it's not UNDP. Shall I give you a hint? No, it's not UNESCO, it's not global, it's not. It's not global, it's something else. No, it's not HLTF. The first word is international. So the first is international. Having many flags, that's international. المنظمات العالمية المهتمة بالتعليم, that's a nice guess, ابتسام. No. International, no. Relation. It's 4 words. Each symbol stands for a word, Antonio. So, international, and then an arrow coming up. What is the arrow going up stands for? People improve. Development. International development. And then word, this lens. And international development.
الرصد العدسة تمثل الرصد.
Rakbul.
The lens means monitoring.
Correct, but monitoring is not correct. Another word for this lens. You use it to look for things, to look up for things, to look for things, to explore things. So international and development and center are correct, Rakbul. Only change monitoring with another word. Hana Benyamin. What is the whole word is going to be? Okay, Celia, would be very sad that you've been helping females to win points, but okay, see you next time. Now the female team is losing one of the champions.
Wait.
All right. International development, what, Rakbul? It's not observation, it's not monitoring. Yes, International Development Research Center, which is IDRC. Very good, Rakbul. And now what was the for the first time, men are 8. For the first time, men are winning because Celia left us alone. Our team is not complete now. We've lost one of the champions. So it's called International Development Research Center, which is IDRC. All right. And IDRC is the global hub located in Canada that manages all the KIX projects in EMAP, in Latin America, in Africa 19, and Africa 21. All right. It's an important place, and please follow the website because they have call for applications and they fund research. All right. So look for IDRC in Canada and follow their calls for applications. So we had before another tree. What is this tree? The first one was problem tree, Samud, but this one is objective tree, Manuel. No. Female 7 and male 9. Oh my God, what's happening here? All right, men are taking over. Okay, all right. It's objective tree, very good, which is opposite to problem tree. So it's something used into the world of training and professional development. What is the head with the lamp? We used this symbol for head with the lamp before. What does it stand for? In previous slide, we used it to refer to a certain word. What was this? Learning community. Exactly, Rakbul. What is the first word? What kind of?
تعلم تشاركي.
Nah?
تعلم تشاركي.
It's not cooperative learning, no. What type of learning community is it, Rakbul? PLC, Nasreen wins. Yeah, PLC, Professional Learning Community. Yeah, excellent. Professional learning communities, and this ends with the females 8 and men 9. Unfortunately, men won today, all right? Or fortunately, I mean, I don't want to be biased, but but we need to have we need to congratulate men for winning today. But it was a very fair game, and this is why this would conclude our session today. Thank you so much, and please join us next time